Hello, I'm Chris Hopkins, and I'm on the planning team helping the City of Newport update the Comprehensive Plan 2020. And I'm here today to present Goal 7, Good Government, Accessible and Open, Fiscally Responsible. To further explain or expound upon the meaning of this goal, the aspiration is that the City of Newport will continue to provide effective local governance in order to foster an overall high quality of life for our citizens. Good governance is characterized as being accessible, open, and fiscally responsible, continually looking for ways to improve and collaborate for the benefit of the community. We will maintain good governance, being fiscally responsible, by focusing on these 6 core objectives. By maintaining and improving ease of conducting business with the city, maintaining and improving transparency, embracing innovations, especially in the realm of technology, with continually looking for ways to improve, projecting a positive image, practicing responsible budget management through capital planning, and pursuing collaboration with the county and other municipalities. One of the things we've heard over the last 4 or 5 months working with the city is that residents and businesses appreciate what Newport has already accomplished in terms of good government. And one of the major assets is its current use of technology. The city administration currently uses technology to make information available to taxpayers. And one example is this Newport Transparency Portal through OpenGov. And on this portal, the city's fiscal and budget transparency tool allows the public to access all the financial data in an easy to understand way with charts and graphs in just a few clicks. Lots of information is available on that portal. Secondly, Newport is known as a business or a city that is business friendly and responsive. So the reputation the city has is as a responsive government with a can-do attitude. We've heard from a number of businesses that doing business with the city is, quote, business enabling. It makes it easy for businesses to set up shop. And then a third aspect of good governance that's already occurring is through current collaborations. So collaboration among independent entities is very important now more than ever, but it involves a different approach and a set of skills that are different than coordinating within one organization. For example, there are some areas where the city has to collaborate with other entities, and one primary example is the infrastructure that's in the city. So the city of Newport doesn't maintain all of the infrastructure. It has to work closely with other entities like the Sanitation District and Northern Kentucky Water District in terms of coordinating what goes on in the street right of way. Then there's another example of current collaborations that Newport's participating in, and that is the US 27 Smart Corridor, where Newport is working with a variety of other entities, cities, and OKI, et cetera. In this example, the city has chosen to work together with others to create a multimodal corridor that supports high quality development. And then there are other current conditions and trends that we looked at that from a good governance standpoint that are important to consider when planning for the future. And some of those are highlighted in the next few slides. Regional collaboration, while I touched on it in the previous slide, there are still additional areas where the city of Newport doesn't have total control over certain issues, that those issues cross jurisdictional boundaries. And in that case, it's important to collaborate and find ways to work together so that everybody benefits. The second aspect of good governance is public involvement. Effective community engagement is important and leads to a comprehensive understanding of community needs, and really is a matter of social equity. So Currently, the city encourages residents to become engaged in the community, but we know that there are some parts of the city where people are much more active and involved in the city life than others. And it's important for Newport to hear from all parts of the community to really truly understand what is going on in all areas, all of the neighborhoods. Areas for improvement. So over the course of the last couple of months, when we conducted an online survey, we heard from a number of people commenting on good government and ways that the city could improve. And some of those include finding more opportunities to collaborate, especially with the school district, conducting more marketing on the city's behalf so that overall there's an improved image and branding, and then working with all residents to make Newport a more inclusive place that addresses and reduces the disparity among residents. And one of those disparities is creating equal opportunity for everybody, especially in light of the pandemic and addressing this digital divide where some people have greater access to the internet, high-speed internet, and others have little to none. And then in doing all that, we hope to actually celebrate the diversity found in the city. So that gives you a short summary of the areas that we've looked at in thinking about good governance for the city of Newport. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think should be the city of Newport's primary focus related to being fiscally responsible? What do you think the city government could do to be more accessible, open, and responsive to citizens' needs? And then finally, did we miss anything? Is there anything else you would like us to know regarding the city government and ways to make improvements? So with that, I invite you to go back to the goal number 7 webpage and click on the tab for survey, and you will find these 3 questions and space to provide input. And finally, there's also a link to download this presentation if you'd like to view it at a later date. Thanks again.